Trump demands Greenland, again in heated call with Danish Prime Minister. Donald Trump is making headlines once more for his unrelenting desire to purchase Greenland. In what is being described as a horrendous phone call, the former U.S. president clashed with Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen over the matter, leaving officials in both Denmark and Europe deeply unsettled. The call that shocked Denmark. According to senior European officials, Trump, then president-elect, spoke with Frederiksen for 45 minutes in what was described as an aggressive and confrontational exchange. Trump was reportedly infuriated by Frederiksen's refusal to entertain the idea of selling Greenland to the United States. The Financial Times, citing 5 current and former senior European officials briefed on the call, reported that the conversation was horrendous. One source remarked, "He was very firm. It was a cold shower. Before, it was hard to take this seriously, but now, I do think it is serious and potentially very dangerous." Another insider told the outlet, "The intent was very clear. They want it. The Danes are now in crisis mode." Yet another added, "The Danes are utterly freaked out by this. Threats and tensions." One former Danish official called the call a very tough conversation, revealing that Trump had gone as far as to threaten Denmark with targeted tariffs. This escalated the tension significantly, turning what was once seen as an unusual demand into a geopolitical headache for Copenhagen. Trump has previously justified his interest in Greenland by claiming the U.S. needs to control the island for economic security. He has not ruled out using military force to achieve this goal, further alarming Danish officials. Why Greenland? Greenland, an Arctic island spanning approximately 836,300 square miles, or 2,166,007 square kilometers, is rich in valuable resources. These include oil, gas, and essential raw materials for green technologies, making it a highly strategic territory. During a press conference a few weeks ago, Trump highlighted Greenland's potential, emphasizing its importance to the U.S. economy. Denmark stands firm. Prime Minister Frederiksen has remained resolute, stating that Greenland is not for sale. Speaking earlier this month, she reiterated, "Seen through the eyes of the Danish government, Greenland belongs to the Greenlanders." Greenland, which became part of the Kingdom of Denmark in 1953, was granted home rule in 1979. Although Denmark oversees Greenland's foreign and security policy, the island has its own parliament and a growing desire for autonomy. Greenland's vision for the future. Greenlandic Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen has made it clear that his people envision a future free from foreign control. In his New Year's speech, Frederiksen called for Greenland to break free from the shackles of colonialism. Following a visit from Donald Trump Jr. earlier this year, Frederiksen stated, "We are Greenlanders. We don't want to be Americans. We don't want to be Danish either. Greenland's future will be decided by Greenland, a question of sovereignty." While Trump's ambitions have sparked global debate, Frederiksen and Greenland's leadership remain steadfast in their commitment to self-determination. As tensions persist, the world will be watching closely to see how this unique geopolitical drama unfolds. Let's hope Trump doesn't try to list Greenland on eBay next. Donald Trump's shocking clash with Denmark over Greenland sparks global alarm. Donald Trump reportedly exploded in a fiery tirade against Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen, as the two leaders engaged in a heated argument over the fate of Greenland. The new U.S. president has wasted no time pursuing his bold and controversial goal of acquiring the vast Arctic territory, despite Denmark's unwavering insistence that Greenland is not for sale. Trump, who was inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States just this Monday, reportedly warned Frederiksen in a phone call 5 days earlier that he would slap Denmark with crushing tariffs if his demands are not met. A stunning bid for Arctic dominance. Trump's fixation with Greenland stems from his ambitions to establish a powerful U.S. presence in the Arctic, aimed at countering rising threats from Russia and China. One witness described the explosive phone call to the Financial Times. "It was horrendous. He was unrelenting and aggressive. It felt like being doused in ice water. Before, people dismissed it as a joke, but now it's clear. It's real and potentially catastrophic." Despite Trump's belligerence, Greenland's Prime Minister and Mette Frederiksen remain resolute. Frederiksen firmly stated that the world's largest island, home to approximately 56,000 people, is not for sale. Greenland, part of the Kingdom of Denmark since the year 1814, achieved self-rule in 2009, solidifying its autonomy. Trump's radical vision. This isn't the first time Trump has shocked the world with his audacious foreign policy proposals. His obsession with Greenland is part of a broader strategy to secure America's dominance. The president has reportedly floated the idea of renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America and expressed a desire for the U.S. to reclaim control of the Panama Canal. On his social media platform, Truth Social, Trump proclaimed, For the sake of national security and freedom across the globe, America must own Greenland. It is no longer a matter of negotiation. It is a necessity. The former president has even hinted at the possibility of using military force to seize the island, causing alarm among European leaders. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot stated unequivocally, "The European Union will not stand by and allow any nation, no matter who they are, to violate its sovereign borders." Global condemnation and warnings. British Foreign Secretary David Lammy has voiced grave concerns, describing Trump's rhetoric as destabilizing and dangerous. He told the BBC, Trump's focus on Greenland likely stems from Arctic geopolitics, his fear of Russian and Chinese expansion, and his desire to secure America's economic future. But Greenland is not just a resource. It is a people, a culture, a kingdom of Denmark. Greenland's Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, has also pushed back against Trump's provocations, reaffirming the island's autonomy. Greenland is not a pawn to be traded, Frederiksen declared in a recent address, an uncertain future. As Trump doubles down on his controversial Greenland ambitions, global leaders are bracing for the fallout. His aggressive tactics, paired with his willingness to upend long-standing norms, have left many wondering just how far he'll go. What's next? Claiming the moon as U.S. property? Stay tuned. Anything seems possible with Trump.